Hey, this is Ken and Christina. We are doing another little video on our, uh, I guess, our ultimate reset, our 21-day ultimate reset journey. Today is actually day 6 of the journey. So it's been a couple days since we made a video. We're doing this one on our computer instead of the phone. Um, really, because I hate the phone and the camera there. But they were working on our internet connection yesterday, and so I got several texts saying it was in and out. So if the video quality is not great, I'll apologize, but hopefully we'll get it to. So today to report, right? There is news to report today. So we weighed ourselves this morning. We weighed ourselves on day 1, and then we weighed ourselves this morning. So it's not quite 7 days. This is day 6, but we're approaching the end of week 1, which is reclaim. Week 1 is reclaim. And so I have broken the 160-pound barrier. So I have to smile. It's been a goal of mine to get below 160 on my weight. I have actually lost, doing the math, I've lost 4.2 pounds in 6 days. Seems like a lot, but I guess that's right. I mean, I'm using the same scale. So if the scale's off, at least it's off consistently, right? So we'll say that. So that's been interesting. I definitely noticed some changes, like I'm not as hungry, and definitely been eating less calories, right? The whole program is about controlling your calories. Like, you drink the water instead of trying to eat snacks and all that stuff. The mineralized water, by the way, which has a flavor of its own. So I guess that's been going well. How have you been doing, my dear?
I've been very hungry because I'm not eating as much, and you're supposed to eat a big salad, but that takes a long time to eat. So
Especially when you're at work.
Yeah. So my calories are very low. I am down 3 pounds, not a whole lot of change. So I think there's still some food items that I need to look at eliminating. So the grains or something might be, which is next on the list to take out of the diet.
Yeah, that's next week. So next week, interesting enough, week 2. What is the name of the week? So week 1's reclaim. Is it something? It starts with an R, but week 2 going into next week. But so for breakfast, it's nothing but fruit with a side of fruit, followed up with dessert of fruit. That's going to be breakfast next year. And I don't typically eat. I mean, I might have some fruit with breakfast, but I don't eat it solely as breakfast. So that's going to be a big change. Going to have to buy a lot more fruit too. So we'll have to see how that goes. No more eggs. We had eggs and oatmeal allowed in week 1, which was fine because I ate a lot of eggs and oatmeal anyway. So that wasn't a big change. But now it's bye eggs and oatmeal.
Yeah. I do think we need to report our cheats. Still cheating with caffeine, and I had a breakdown and had some pita chips last night.
Yeah, and I walk in on her doing that, by the way, too. So I walk right in, and she got the chip right, and I was like, "What the hell are you doing?"
With hummus.
Hummus is allowed, by the way. Yeah, but the pita chip,
I caved.
Processed food. It's the processed food, the ultra processed foods they're trying to eliminate from your diet. And as you're well aware, with all the stuff going on with, you might have seen, like, where there's a appointment for the Health and Human Services Secretary, which is RFK Jr., and his goal is to make America healthy again. One of the reasons America is not healthy is because of the ultra processed foods. So if you've done any research about that, it's literally killing us, right? It's making us obese and killing us. So the goal of the reset, one of the goals is to eliminate that stuff straight away from your diet. So if you were someone that was eating a lot of that and then started the ultimate reset, I could see how in days 3 through 5, they warn you, like, you might hit a little bit of a wall there physically, like you'll have physical changes. You'll feel different physically, but not so much for us, at least not for me, other than being hungry some because of the fewer calories. But because we've already eliminated a lot of the ultra processed foods. I mean, we still eat some. It's hard not to, right? But we have already eliminated that. So that was a good point Christina made earlier. I was like, I don't really feel like I'm run down or anything like that. And she says, well, it's because
Mhm.
You know, we already eat like that, so it's not that big of a change. But for someone that's not prepared for that going into the reset, we can see how it kind of hit you,
Yeah.
like how hit the wall. So
And what did you cheat on?
I had one of the processed foods we still eat are protein bars. One of the cleanest protein bars, though, even though it's still processed, is Built Bar. And so we have Built Bars in
We should have
the
hid them.
to 100. So first of all, it's 140 calories for the Built Bar. But I did eat a Built Bar the was what 3 or 4 days ago.
Yeah.
That's really been my only cheat. That
Yeah.
well, that and I was eating regular chicken as opposed to I mean we're supposed to eliminate that, but lean chicken I was eating for some protein. I guess that would be technically a cheat. Although there was chicken in a couple recipes last week,
Yep.
but that is supposed to be eliminated next week, so we'll see how that goes. But we are like you said, we're at the end of week 1. And I keep putting the links. If you're following this or something, or if you're interested in Ultimate Reset, put the link to it down there. Remember, Beachbody On Demand, Beachbody is kind of changing their online platform, and so we do not see the full Ultimate Reset on the new platform yet. So if you're interested in getting it, like you can get it now, and you don't have to use it. It stays good. Like ours is 2 years old, actually, if we're being honest with you, and it seems to be working fine. So
It could, yeah. It
yeah,
could be a little bit degraded, but
I don't think so. I don't think anything degrades those power greens, man. That shit's stout. But so anyway, if you're interested in doing that, you might want to think about grabbing it. You don't have to do it right away. Like you can kind of work yourself into it if you have Beachbody. Um, if you have Beachbody On Demand, right, Body, which is what everything's called now. But if you have Beachbody On Demand, there's actually a 21-day reset videos in there, so you can watch the videos and get a feel for it if that's something that you want to do as well.
Mhm.
Other than that, we'll probably when we're
Yeah.
a couple days in week 1 or something like that, we'll report back and see how it's going. Otherwise, if you have any questions, you know where to find us.